This is why you get a headache after sex, and how to stop it ruining your sex life. When it comes to sex and headaches, your first thought is probably using it as an excuse when you're not in the mood. It turns out sex headaches are a real thing, but you won't be able to fob your partner off with it. That's because they are caused by having sex, and an energetic romp at that. And the phenomenon are more common in blokes than women, according to sexologist Dr. Margaret Reid-Delman. Writing in the British Journal of Medical Practitioners, she explained that headaches associated with sexual activity, HSA, often come in two categories. The first builds up mounting pressure that increases as sexual excitement does, and the other has an explosive, throbbing quality that happens just before you climax. They are not a common problem, but it is generally thought they are underreported due to embarrassment, Dr. Reid-Delman said. And while they are not anything to be worried about, they can be unpleasant, frightening, and repetitive, she added. So who are they most likely to affect? According to Dr. Reid-Delman, men are more likely to be affected than women, and among the cases reported there are two age groups when sore heads peak, early 20s and in their 40s. Men who are in poor physical shape, slightly overweight and are prone to high blood pressure are more likely to get a sex headache, she said. As are women who experience painful muscle contractions. Psychological problems in the bedroom may also be a contributing factor. Overall, HSA occurs more commonly when the patient is tired, under stress, or attempting intercourse for the second or third time in close succession, she wrote. Your sore head may not happen every time you have sex, but you may experience symptoms for weeks or even months. Most of the time, headaches brought on by sex will go away of their own accord. But if they don't, there are several things you can do. Try changing position to relieve the tension on your muscles. It is thought some headaches may be brought on by stiffness in the neck, so choose a position that minimizes the pressure in that area. Annabelle Knight, sex and relationship expert, told HuffPost UK that particularly energetic sex can lead to a sore head. Obviously, missionary is one of the least physically exhausting positions, but there are other more imaginative positions such as scissors, where you lie facing each other, and the woman puts her top leg over his hips, she said. He thrusts while grabbing the woman's buttocks. It is a nice intimate position, and requires minimal exertion from both partners. If that doesn't work, speak to your GP. They may prescribe beta blocker, often used to control blood pressure, to stop the flow of blood pounding in your head. But beta blockers have a slow absorption rate, which means they need to be taken at least an hour before you get down and dirty, so they aren't so good for those spontaneous moments. Painkillers can also be taken to numb the pain after you've been intimate. If you are experiencing sex headaches regularly, it is important you take steps to manage them. If not, you could end up experiencing difficulty becoming aroused. In men, that means erectile dysfunction, and in women it could cause vaginal dryness, or maybe even vaginismus in severe cases. Email us at tips